Have you ever stopped to wonder why, despite the endless flood of advice on how to live your best life, we still wrestle with feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and unfulfillment? It's as if happiness is that elusive prize we all chase desperately, yet it always seems just beyond our grasp. This paradox reminds me of a powerful Stoic principle. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Pause for a moment. How many of our fears, worries, and what-ifs ever actually come true? Yet these thoughts crush us, shaping our reality far more than actual events do. This idea is profound because it challenges how we process and respond to life. In a world obsessed with instant gratification and ceaseless external validation, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. But there is hope. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy centered on virtue, wisdom, and emotional control, offers timeless lessons for the modern world. The Stoics teach us that while we cannot always control the events of our lives, we can control our reactions to them. And in doing so, we cultivate inner strength and contentment, no matter what storms rage around us. If you've ever felt like happiness is a distant shore, or are simply curious about applying ancient wisdom to the chaos of contemporary living, you're in the right place. We'll explore how to build a life of enduring fulfillment and peace, where challenges don't destabilize us because we're anchored in something deeper. Join me as we uncover timeless Stoic principles that can not only change how you think, but also transform how you live. Imagine your life as a beautifully tended garden, one you've cultivated with care. You are the gardener, and though it's wonderful to welcome visitors, friends, family, loved ones, remember this: the garden belongs to you. It's your sanctuary, your creation, your responsibility. But what happens when you start pouring all your energy into pleasing a single visitor, neglecting the flowers, trees, and the rest of the garden? The beauty begins to fade. Plants wither. Your garden loses its essence. This is where Stoicism offers a profound perspective. When we rely too heavily on someone else for our happiness or self-worth, we surrender our power. We destabilize our inner garden. This doesn't mean we shouldn't love deeply or care passionately. It means we must do so from a place of strength, not dependence. We honor others while nurturing our own self-sufficiency and inner peace. The Stoics emphasize focusing on what lies within our control: our thoughts, our choices, our responses. These are our domain. When you place your happiness in someone else's hands, you relinquish control over your own life, inviting disappointment and pain. How can you apply this? Start by recognizing your inherent worth. Cultivate your interests. Nurture your talents. Take ownership of your happiness. In doing so, you become more resilient, and your relationships grow stronger. You connect with others not out of need, but from a place of wholeness. You are the most important person in your life, not out of narcissism, but out of deep self-respect. Loving others, enjoying their company, sharing your journey, all of this matters, but never lose sight of your own path. Because a strong, content, and self-reliant individual makes the best friend, partner, or family member. In today's world of overexposure, where every thought and moment seems shared for public consumption, there's a special allure in keeping some things to yourself. Think of your favorite book or movie. Part of what captivates you is the unfolding of the story, the gradual revelation of characters and events. Now apply that to yourself. You are an ongoing narrative, a complex tale of thoughts, experiences, and dreams. By holding some parts back, you invite others to engage with you, to wonder and participate actively in the unfolding of your story. Stoicism teaches the power of introspection and personal restraint. As Seneca once said, "Whoever does not wish to be overly known has more time for reflection." By reserving a part of yourself, you create space for personal growth and contemplation. You are not a reality show, broadcasting 24/7. Instead, you share selected episodes of your life, chosen with intention and care. Being mysterious doesn't mean being deceptive or secretive. It's about discerning what to share and with whom. It's recognizing that your deepest thoughts and reflections are yours to keep sacred. As the Stoics would say, they belong to your inner citadel. Protect that space, and you'll not only preserve your dignity and self-respect, but also cultivate an aura of intrigue. People are naturally drawn to those with depth, who resemble uncharted territories waiting to be discovered. How do you practice this? Start small. The next time you feel the urge to share something, pause and ask yourself, is this something I should keep or something I should share? Respect your privacy as much as you respect others. Cultivate your inner world, your personal projects, hobbies, reflections, without feeling the need to reveal everything. A touch of mystery goes a long way in fostering respect, curiosity, and genuine connection. In the dance of communication, if you're always the one leading, you might miss the subtle signals and rhythms of the other person. It's like being a musician so focused on playing your melody that you fail to notice the orchestra around you. The Stoics remind us that there is wisdom in listening, in observing, and in allowing space for others to step forward. Our actions, including communication, should be intentional and mindful, not driven by the need for validation or fear of silence. Consider this. When you're always the first to reach out, you place yourself in a position of waiting for a response, confirmation, reciprocity. This can create imbalance, not just in the relationship, but also in your mind. It fosters dependency or insecurity. Stoicism champions self-sufficiency and inner peace, even in solitude. By refraining from initiating contact all the time, you practice independence. These aren't just lofty ideals. They are practical guides for how we present ourselves to the world. When you cultivate a presence rooted in these virtues, you naturally exude respect and dignity. People are drawn to those who know themselves, who are unshakable in their principles, and who act with consistency and integrity. How do you build this kind of presence? Begin with self-awareness. Know your values, principles, and goals. Reflect on the kind of person you want to be and how you wish to be remembered. Then bring these reflections into your daily actions. Be someone who listens attentively, speaks thoughtfully, and acts with unwavering integrity. These Stoic principles, self-reliance, mystery, intentional communication, and virtuous presence, are not abstract ideas. They are practical tools that can transform your life. By applying these teachings, you don't just build a life of enduring fulfillment. You also foster relationships grounded in strength, respect, and mutual commitment. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness is not something we chase outside ourselves. It's something we create within. So as you move forward, remember, your inner garden is yours to tend, and the way you choose to nurture it shapes the world around you. A person who lives with purpose is fully present in every interaction, whether it's a deep conversation, a meaningful project, or even a casual encounter. They engage with their surroundings and the people in them, offering their full attention and respect. This level of intentionality isn't just about being physically present, but about being mentally and emotionally invested in the moment. This level of intentionality isn't just about being physically present, but about being mentally and emotionally invested in the moment. Take good care and strength for your life. Make space what your garden remembers. Stoic philosophy teaches the power of self-discipline, mastering our impulses and reactions to radiate a quiet strength that naturally commands respect. It's not about wearing a mask, but about showing up as your truest, most authentic self, aligned with your inner values, inspiring others with your integrity and authenticity. To begin living this way, take small, deliberate actions. When frustration rises, practice patience. When apathy seems easier, choose kindness. Support others when they need you most. These consistent, thoughtful actions will gradually shape how others see you, and more importantly, how you see yourself. Over time, this authenticity becomes a reflection of your deepest commitment to living meaningfully and with purpose. Don't fear saying no, because every refusal is actually a yes to your well-being. When you work, do so with full focus. When you share moments with loved ones, give them your undivided presence. Live each moment with purpose, as the Stoics recommend, focusing on the present rather than being consumed by past regrets or future worries. Another central pillar of Stoicism is cultivating inner joy. True happiness doesn't come from external sources. It arises from within. Life is unpredictable, filled with ups and downs, but if our happiness depends on what happens around us, we're doomed to ride an emotional roller coaster. The Stoics urge us to develop a deep and lasting sense of contentment that remains steady despite life's challenges. By focusing on our internal state and aligning our lives with our values, we build a solid foundation that allows us to face difficulties with resilience and grace. How do you cultivate this inner joy? First, reflect on what truly fulfills you beyond fleeting pleasures. Is it spending time in nature, creating something, learning continuously, or helping others? Regularly dedicate time to these activities that nourish your soul. Second, practice gratitude. Shift your focus from what you lack to what you already have. This isn't about ignoring challenges, but about appreciating the good in your life, even amidst difficulties. Gratitude deepens your inner peace and helps you find joy in the present moment. Additionally, work on becoming valuable, not by conforming to others' expectations, but by developing your unique strengths. This might involve continuous learning, nurturing emotional intelligence, or cultivating virtues like kindness, empathy, and resilience. Improving yourself enriches your own life and contributes to the well-being of those around you. The Stoics emphasize that our primary duty is to become good human beings, capable of making positive contributions to the world. Yet, part of becoming valuable also includes allowing others to invest in you. Recognize your own worth and let others see it. By building relationships based on mutual respect and growth, you create a cycle where everyone thrives. Don't wait for others to notice your potential. Share your passions, connect authentically, and be open to collaboration. Investing in others and allowing them to invest in you creates a community where everyone's strengths are recognized and nurtured. When you show up with purpose, authenticity, and a deep respect for yourself and others, you create a ripple effect that transforms not only your life, but also positively impacts everyone you encounter. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-reliance, while recognizing the power of our interconnectedness. Sometimes, prioritizing your well-being may require leaning on others, just as they lean on you. The key is understanding that by nurturing yourself, you position yourself better to support those around you. Think of the aeroplane safety metaphor. You must secure your own oxygen mask before helping others. In life, when you're balanced and healthy, you're better equipped to be present for the people you love and the causes you care about. However, this isn't an invitation to selfishness or neglecting others. It's about finding a healthy balance. When you show up with purpose, authenticity, and a deep respect for yourself and others, you create a ripple effect that transforms not only your life, but also positively impacts everyone you encounter. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-reliance while recognizing the power of our interconnectedness. Sometimes, prioritizing your well-being may require leaning on others, just as they lean on you. The key is understanding that, by nurturing yourself, you position yourself better to support those around you. Think of the airplane safety metaphor. You must secure your own oxygen mask before helping others. In life, when you're balanced and healthy, you're better equipped to be present for the people you love and the causes you care about. However, this isn't an invitation to selfishness or neglecting others. It's about finding a healthy balance. When you take time to nurture yourself, rest, and care for your own needs, your energy and compassion flow abundantly. You can give more authentically and generously because your cup is full, not empty. Another valuable lesson from Stoicism is the importance of not becoming overly emotionally attached to things or people. Emotional bonds are natural, but when they become the foundation of our happiness, they can be a source of instability. Stoicism encourages us to maintain inner peace by cultivating self-contentment and independence rather than letting our joy depend on external factors. While you should continue to care deeply and connect meaningfully with others, wisdom lies in not allowing your emotional state to be dictated by others' actions or fleeting events. If you struggle with this, observe your emotional responses. Do your moods fluctuate based on external circumstances? If so, remind yourself that your detachment, in this sense, doesn't mean indifference, but caring deeply while maintaining inner stability.